athu ndikutengereni chifupi ndi master of ceremonies amene ali super GT amene alitenge kuyambira pano mpaka na kumapeto kwa program ineyi pakafunikira china chake ndizibweranso kuzakuyankhulani. Kumbukira sindreka ndi Steve Kondwa banda amene tigwire nawo ntchito imeneyi kuno ku Amaryllis Hotel.
Thank you so much. We can all take our seats.
Taulanda ninose mazurano panopa tisanayambe titani amene wa Mr. Alfred Nyingo, who is the director of the Human Resource Management and Development, to come and open up with a prayer.
Asana tisegulire ndi pemphero tipemphe wina aliyense apeze malo okhala bwinobwino. Thank you so much. Panopa akutitsegulira ndi pemphero. Zikomo.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Dear Lord, we want to thank you and bless you, for you are the great God and a loving Father. We bless you and worship you for who you are. Lord, as we all agree with the contents of the national anthem, that our purpose is to build Malawi together, and this, as it is the first day or the period in which the mayor of this city would want to unfold the vision, we pray in the name of Jesus that all stakeholders, all players in this city will buy the vision and will hold hands together to move together to the realization of the dream. And Lord, we pray that even this night, as we start, you do not call for a meeting without you being in attendance. And therefore we seek your presence. We seek your intervention. We seek your guidance. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. To those who are watching at home, you're watching your favorite TV, Mibawa Television, creativity that dazzles. We're coming to you live from Amaryllis Hotel, the biggest, the best hotel in Malawi, rather in Africa. Our guest of honor, Councillor Joseph Mabwinja Ulemwanu, the Deputy Mayor, Bwana Jomo Ulemwanu, all protocol observed in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to Amaryllis Hotel. This is the place, the beautiful hotel in Malawi.
Of course it is. I mean, when you can actually see the view from each and every angle.
Trust me, you are going to have a blast tonight because we are talking about nothing tonight, but we are talking about
Blantyre.
Blantyre. What are we doing today, Lucy?
We're taking the people back to the city.
Yes, we are taking the city back to the people. This is what we are doing tonight.
Yes.
Okay. So tonight is a great night. To the people. This is what we are doing tonight.
Yes.
Okay. So tonight is a great night.
You all look lovely tonight.
Yeah, anthu okuoneka bwino. Zikomo kwambiri.
Welcome Rami, the owner of the hotel,
Oh,
to
yes.
come and welcome us.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Rami Wahid. Please, can you come on stage and welcome everyone, because we cannot start without him. Oh yes, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Rami Wahid. Thank you.
His Worship Councillor Joseph Makwinja, government officials, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good evening. On behalf of Amaryllis family, allow me to welcome you all to the leading hotel of Malawi, one of the iconic structure in our beautiful city, Amaryllis Hotel. Welcome to the special meet and greet event with our newly elected Mayor of Blantyre, His Worship Councillor Joseph. Tonight, we are gathered as a Blantyre citizens, business leaders and community partners, united by a shared vision for the future of our great city. Blantyre has always been a city of resilience, rich history, culture, and vibrant spirit that has carried us through many challenges. Let me just give you a bit of information about Blantyre for those people that don't know. Blantyre city has been founded in 1878. Blantyre city has declared as a city in 1895. Tonight we have 129 years of Blantyre. Blantyre is and also a bit of quick information, Blantyre is the oldest city in South, East and Central Africa. As we stand at the threshold of the new era, we recognize that our greatest strength lies not just in our past, but also in our potential for the future. And the future, our guests, friends and colleagues, is what we are here about tonight. Our new mayor, Councillor Joseph, brings with him a vision that both bold and inclusive, a vision that seeks to elevate Blantyre to a new height, making the city that thrives on innovation, sustainability, and above all, collaboration. As we unpack his vision for Blantyre, I am sure we will be all inspired by the possibilities that lie ahead. But the most important part, and this is my message to every one of you, ladies and gentlemen here, but no vision, no matter how big, can be realized without the power of partnerships. Tonight, we celebrate not just the leadership of the mayor, but collective efforts of everyone in this room. It is through our partnerships between public and private sectors, between businesses and communities, between citizens and the leaders, they are truly transformed Blantyre into a city of opportunity and prosperity. I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to His Worship Councillor Joseph for his dedication to our city and for sharing his vision with us tonight. We are excited to embark on this journey with you, sir. And we pledge our support in making Blantyre City the city we all know it can be. Jomo Kwambiri.
Thank you so much. That's Rami Wahid, the General Manager of Amaryllis Hotel. Ladies and gentlemen, Blantyre City is a beautiful place to be. If you look at the infrastructure, if you look at the economic activities happening in this city, this is the place. Trust me, you can go to any city in Southern Africa, but this is home. If you look at the security itself in Blantyre, Blantyre is the best place where you can be safe. The
security here is really safe. And as I said, today we're actually celebrating 129 years of Blantyre.
Oh yes.
And that is a long time.
It's a long time. Let me just add on something from what Rami just said. The power of partnership lies with everybody in this room. Because we love this city, this is the reason why we are all here. So whatever you are doing tonight, trust me, you have Blantyre at heart. As we proceed with the program, ladies and gentlemen, we invite Mr. Dennis Chinsel. This is the Chief Executive Officer for Blantyre City Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Mr. Chinsel. Thank you.
Your Worship, the Mayor of the City of Blantyre, Councillor Joseph Mapinja, the Deputy Mayor, Councillor Isaac Jomo Osman, in a special way, the Commissioner of Police for the Southwest Region, Mr. Noel Moroka Kaira. I'm mentioning deliberately because I know our good friends here in front have said Blantyre is very secure. So we can't talk about security without talking about the police. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those rare evenings where your lovely city of Blantyre would like to interact with you as the stakeholders who are responsible for the good management of the city. Management of the city of Blantyre is impossible without your support. That is why I'm saying this is just one of those rare occasions that all of us should be celebrating. Today is not my day. We have a new baby in town who happens to be the mayor of the city and his deputy. But nevertheless, a baby cannot walk without the father. Today, allow me just to be the father for the mayor. So the baby cannot walk without a father. That's why I've been tasked just to welcome you to this function this evening. It's a function that we have tried as much as we can not to make it very formal. The reason is you are trying to meet your mayor and, of course, share what you think is the best for the management of the city. You tasked us to manage the city on your behalf, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we are wiser than you. The sole reason why you had to be called to this platform so that we could together shape the direction that we believe our beautiful city should be moving in. I know for sure we try to score some points as a city in terms of what we have in Malawi, that is compared to other cities and towns. But my belief or our belief is always that let's not be satisfied with the status quo. There is always room to do better. And one of making sure that we can do better is by engaging the owners of the city. So as we are shaping the future together, let's all be thinking that we have a city that we have to manage, not only for ourselves, but even the future generation, who happens to be our kids, who happens to be our younger brothers, who happen to be our younger sisters, even shaping for those who may live after us, despite them being older than ourselves. So all I want to say is, can we make it a special night today? A night that should live forever in your memory, because you'd actually be saying that I contributed in shaping the city by putting in input A or input B. So don't make it a night to listen, but rather make it a night to contribute towards the future of Blantyre City. Today is not my day, it's the day for the mayor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ulemoano. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Wow, what a powerful speech. Okay, like the CEO have just said, tonight is not a night. We're not making it too formal.
Yes.
Okay, Don't get too serious. Where you are, I want you to have a clear heart. I want you to have an open heart, because you are going to contribute to the development of the city.
Yes, I like they said, we're taking the city back to the people, and you are the people. So like tonight, we're not gonna be formal. We're going to meet and greet, and we're going to do anything. So as for now, we're not gonna be too formal.
Yes.
So we need to relax. We need to talk. We need to interact.
As you can see, if you can see that side, the mayor himself is
he's already started
He's
interacting.
already started greeting with the people.
Yes.
Because you know what? There's something loose.
Yeah.
When people are too serious, it doesn't go well.
No, it doesn't. No.
Tonight is a night where we want to celebrate the man with the powerful vision for this city.
Yes.
And if you look in Blantyre, ndinanena paja kuti chitetezo ndichapamwamba kwambiri. If you look at educational institutions, Mumbas, we have
Exploit.
We have
a lot of.
We have a lot of them. And in the house, Dukulandin Mobadira, Bwana Twigarichirwa, thank you, representing First Capital Bank.
Look at that.
Without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, I think let's let it loose a little bit.
Yes.
Who is coming on stage?
Loosen the violence.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Loosen the Violence.
And this is your time to interact as he is on the stage.
It's important because kawiri pena tenazolowera ngoma eti komano this is a different taste.
Yes.
Music which is coming now is just to hit your head and open the thinking cap. Chifukwa choti usiku wa lero ndi woti wina aliyense, we have to contribute to the development of the city.
Yes.
Always.
Let us talk to one another, we smile, we talk to each other.
Oh yes. Lucent, over to you. Oh, yes. Beautiful classic music. Oh, yes.
I personally enjoyed it.
Yes, I told you this is just going to open up your thinking cap. Very important, eh?
I'm wondering why nobody had to stand up and dance.
Yeah, antama kandi chidwi, chinali chidwi. Kuti kantu kamene kakulira chonje bwanji. I'm sure you enjoyed it. All right. I'm going to repeat this again. Guys, let's not get too serious in the house. Maule mwanu, take a selfie, show the people at home that this is the place to be. Yes.
Move around. You know,
Exactly.
somebody's sitting right that far. You're free to walk and go and greet the person.
It's important to meet
Don't
and
be
greet.
too formal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, straight away, let me invite Mr. Matthews Mwadzangati, the Deputy Director of Town Planning and Estate Services. Thank you so much. A big hand for him. Put him one. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I needed that vibe so that I can also be energized. I have a presentation this evening, and for me to present it well, I also needed to have a vibrant audience. My name is Matthews Mwadzangati. I have been given this honor by His Worship Councillor Joseph. The solutions that are currently there, the gaps that are there, and the reason the issues that the City Council face, the solutions that are currently there, the gaps that are there, and us to come meet together and bridge that gap. The meeting tonight, allow me to take through the presentation. I would be happy to present from downstairs if that would be possible. That's fine. That would be fine? Yeah. Okay, fine. Thanks so much. The city of Blantyre, as we all know, as Rame in his introduction, he did mention that it's one of the oldest and regional urban centers in Southern Africa. As we all know, Blantyre was founded by the Scottish missionaries in 1876. And from Rame's presentation, we all know that Blantyre is older than Harare, Lusaka, and Johannesburg. Perhaps maybe we should be starting from there. Where are we as compared to Harare, Lusaka, and Johannesburg? Blantyre was named after the Scottish town where Dr. David Livingstone was born. And Blantyre was declared a city in 1966. And the population then was 109,000. But the current population is at 995,000. We call that a night population. Why do we call that a night population? It means during the day, the population would hover over 1 million. The reason is Blantyre being central, Blantyre attracts a lot of people that comes from the surrounding areas. And we have Chiradzu, we have Palombe, we have Molanje, Chikwawa, Nsanje, even others as far as Mangochi. They will come to Blantyre. They will do business in Blantyre. And these people would have an effect on what is happening in Blantyre. And as we are planning for our city, we have to include for them because they have to be considered for what is happening. So it's not just about the night population of 995,000 that we are talking about, but the over 1 million. Because whatever happens during the day, they are consuming that, they're using our resources, the utilities that we provide, they are part and parcel of that. But in the process, we also need to find a way, because they also are not contributing fully as the 995,000 residents do. Blantyre is the second largest city, obviously after Lilongwe, and the surface area for Blantyre is 228 square kilometers. Now, I want to highlight the hierarchy for the city. There has always been a confusion because sometimes people wouldn't understand. I said, they are councillors. Where do they stand? And then there is the secretariat. So, the mayor and in this case, Councillor Joseph Makwinja heads the political wing of the institution. And there are currently 23 wards in the city. These are headed by our councillors. And within the city, urban, we've got 8 constituencies, and these are headed by the MPs. So in total, the council is composed of 31 members, and these are the people that form the council. I've always had confusion in terms of people calling Blantyre City Council, others calling it Blantyre City Assembly. Blantyre City Assembly. At one point it was Blantyre City Council, it moved to Blantyre City Assembly, then it moved to the council because of the councillors. So that's why it's now Blantyre City Council. The assembly is gone. So currently we have councillors, and it is a council. Now on the secretarial side, we have got the CEO, currently Mr. Dennis Chinseu, who heads the secretariat with 10 directorates. Then out of these, we've got administration, human resource, legal, education, youth and sports, town planning, leisure, culture and environment, health and social services, finance, commerce and engineering. The ones that I have highlighted are what we're calling service directorates. The city provides services. The others basically support the service delivering departments. Now, the journey of the mayors. I just wanted to give you 5 of the mayors that we've had, starting with the current one. I don't know, maybe I'll start with the Councillor Luke Jumbe, who held the office from 1990 to 1996. After Councillor Luke Jumbe, there was John Chikakwiya, who was in office from 2000 to 2006. And after that, there was a break. And after that came Noel Chalamanda, who was in office from July 2014 to December 2016. After that, he was succeeded by Waudi Ndipo, and he ran from January 2017 to July 2024. And currently, we have Councillor Joseph Makwinja, who assumed office on the 22nd of July to present. There are more mayors, but obviously, for the sake of time, I've only given you 5. The mandate of the City Council. We all know that we exist because we provide waste management. And this is one core duties of the Blantyre City Council. And within that, there is social welfare, communicable disease control, public health, and we also have development control and planning, estates management. These are domiciled in departments. So the gap there is that there's one department, there's another department that deals with estates management, building inspectorate, and this is the Department of Town Planning and Estate Services. But after that, we also have enforcement of municipal governance. There has to be order. In whatever we are doing, there has to be order. And then after that, there is an issue of security and safety. There was mention of security and safety in the city, and that also has to be looked into critically to ensure that we have a vibrant city. We also have parks and recreation, culture management, landscaping. The people that slash the grass, that you see slashing grasses, cleaning our veggies and all that, that is our responsibility as a city council. But there is also road construction and maintenance, street lighting, liquid waste management, fire and emergency services. You cannot mention about the city without that core duty. But we also have basic education, primarily the primary schools, and then market management, among others. I will now want to take you to the landscape, the topography of Blantyre. Blantyre, as we all know, is hilly. Blantyre is a hilly land. As compared to Lilongwe. Lilongwe, for those that have been to Lilongwe, or those that have gone to Lilongwe, you realize that Lilongwe is flat. That was the reason why Lilongwe City Council was declared a city, because they knew that expansion would have been easier. But for Blantyre, the city that was founded then in the 1878, you're looking at, unfortunately the pointer here would not be able to keep because of the screen. We have got Blantyre this side on the western side, and then Limbe on the eastern side. Now we've got hills. On the southern part, we've got Mount Sochi. Mount Sochi on the southern part. On the western tip, we've got Michiru Mountain. And on the northeastern side, we've got Ndirande Hills. And then on the eastern side, we've got Mpingwe Hills. We've got Bangwe Hills. And then Ntawira. But you're looking at those. So Blantyre is on the valley. Blantyre is actually on the valley. Development in Blantyre is always difficult because once you're given a lot or a plot to develop, you always have challenges because you have to consider the terrain, the landscaping that you have to do even before you start laying a brick. So basically that's how Blantyre has been, and this is our land. We just have to deal with what we have. And the city's challenges. Obviously, there are so many challenges that we have, and some of them are emanating from rapid urbanization. We know that our population is growing, but Blantyre as a city is also attracting a lot of people that are coming from villages, thinking that there's better life in town, and they always come seeking for that either better life in town. But when they come to town, sometimes what the reality is different, but they'll still come because it's a city, is a central focus where people would always come because of the businesses that we have. We also, in the process, have uncontrolled developments, but at the same time, this city that was founded in the 1878 is grappling with aging infrastructure. You agree with me that there are times when you'd see a sewer pipe dripping onto a river. It's because that infrastructure was constructed way back and it requires maintenance or improvements. These are things that we are facing, and there's improvement that's happening, but we are grappling with an aging infrastructure as an old city. But other than that, there's one major challenge that we are also facing, and this we must deal. It's the issue of vandalism. You put a pipe today, you replace the pipe today, the next thing is that the pipe is gone. People have stolen that pipe, and that becomes a big challenge when it comes to investment to ensure that we've got these properties in shape. But at the same time, we also have inadequate resources and equipment. We do get monies, obviously, yes, from city councils. And I wanted to highlight here that the way the city councils are structured is different from the district councils. District councils are submitted wholly by government, but the city council relies wholly on its own revenue generation, and mostly from city rates. And that's why we're always trying to ensure that we are, sometimes people would say hard on you, but that's the only source, that's our main source of revenue in the city. And then there are so many areas that we need to go into to ensure that we are able to meet them, but the resources will never be adequate. Perhaps the very reason why we are meeting in this room. There's also high cost of construction, which everyone else knows. When it comes to education, there's high pupil-teacher ratio, considering the number of kids that we have in our neighborhoods. There's also illegal vending, which is becoming an issue, a major issue, a bottleneck that we must deal with. But we also have good ratepayers, but in the process, we cannot avoid to face the dodgy tax ratepayers. There's also inadequate and aging fleet. Some of our fleet are old, and maintenance costs are always high. It's time that some of these vehicles or fleet were replaced to be able to perform perfectly. But there's also environmental degradation. Cyclone Freddy is a testament of what happens in Blantyre. The mayor's vision. Now, the mayor is trying to improve the quality of urban life through the effective governance, strategic planning, and community-focused services. Now, what are the key issues that the mayor would want to unpack? Now, the mayor has looked at infrastructure. Now, out of the infrastructure, he has looked at street lights, which is one area that we have to ensure that we are providing all the necessary resources. There was mention about safety, security in our streets. You cannot have safety or security when the streets are dark. And this is one big area that we have to consider. You need to move freely from one place to the other, but the place is dark. Where do you get the safety from? So this is one major area that we have to seriously consider if we have to have a vibrant city. But there's also need to continue upgrading and maintaining our roads. We cannot ignore that for traffic to move freely. There's been construction of bypasses in the city, but those are not enough. We need to ensure that we are constructing more, but even going back to our residential areas where some of the roads are in dire need of repair. But there have been bypasses, as I indicated, minibus terminals, Mibawa, Pafumbi, Nlimbe, as a starting point. We need to do something. We've always complained about minibuses, but have we done something? This is something that we also need to put our attention to ensure that those that are using public transport are also considered. And then there is a need to continue pushing for government for the release of funds towards jurization and interchanges. There's plans. The plans are there that Chichiri roundabout at the Independence Arch, Queens roundabout, Clock Tower, Kameza, those ones should actually have interchanges. We already have designs, but all we are looking for is funds, because the kind of funds that we have would not be adequate, and we can only look to financiers to help. And mostly we have always relied on government for these major projects. But at the same time, the mayor is also desirous of the fact that, as in Lilongwe, prohibition of trucks in the CBDs. In Blantyre, we must admit that trucks park as they wish, willy-nilly, and this must stop. There has to be order in our cities, and this is something that must be taken head on. But at the same time, removal of rollers in our residential areas. But at the same time, there's need to continue doing the sewer line rehabilitation. We are lucky, Blantyre has benefited from the Malawi Water and Sanitation Project 1, and then there is a rehabilitation of our sewer lines, which is being financed by the World Bank. But there are so many areas that would need assistance to ensure that we are able to adequately cover the areas. But there's also need to continue road marking and signs, but at the same time, there is also need to consider like a modern fire fighting equipment. You agree with me that in Blantyre, for instance, we've got a fire station right in Blantyre near the immigration offices, but we would need to have a proper, because that's a makeshift one. And if we could have one, but at the same time where corporates would be able to bang heads, agree, pull resources together and be able to, for example, procure a modern fire engine that would be stationed right where the businesses are. This is where I would want the support to come from, and I know it is possible. On public health, there is need to look at improved public health and sanitation. There is need to continue looking at campaigns to reduce communicable diseases. Currently, there is we're spraying our river lines to control mosquito, and you agree with me that this has been continuing from last year to this year, and most of the residents actually applauded the city council that at least we did well, especially last year, that the mosquito bite and all that were kind of reduced. And we are continuing this year as I speak. The program is still running, and we'll continue doing that. But at the same time, we also are looking at ways of ensuring that the waste that we generate, must be separated at source. Currently, you will agree with me that even in our homes, the buckets that we have, the bins that we have, we'll throw everything in there without separating. And those that come to correct our baggage would always carry it and then throw it at our landfills. Something that we must learn from best practices, where we would need to be sorting this at source. But at the same time, there is need to revive the Clean Premises campaign. Warehouses were selected because they were looking at their lawns perfectly, their greens and all that, taking care of the entrances and what have you. And this, the mayor would want this Clean Premises campaign to be revived. But at the same time, to ensure, it's not possible for each household to have a bin, but the initiative is that each and every household must have a bin. But not only have a bin, but ensure that the city council is also mandating or promising itself to be able to come and collect that bin when it's full. But at the same time, there is also need to look at what we call waste circular economy. There is business in waste. Bilewood from Waste Advisors has always been advocating for this, what is called circular economy that's coming from waste. I don't want to go in detail about that, but there is business in waste. And this is also an area that we must consider, because there is a lot of untapped wealth in the West. And continuing on the environmental conservation, we're looking at reduction of waste, but at the same time, promotion of the green spaces. This is becoming an in thing. Gone are the days when you would look at Blantyre and say, where can I go with my family to pass time, to enjoy ourselves? And thank goodness that these programs are coming back. Currently, the two contracts that have been signed on Rangeley Park near Moody and Jubilee Park near CI Church, and these would be modern parks that soon we'll be going to with our kids, our families, to ensure that we enjoy what was lost, and then we can continue to even advocate for more spaces. The protection of fragile areas is also one area, as I did talk about the Cyclone Freddy, and we need to learn from Cyclone Freddy. It hit us hard, and we cannot continue to continue facing the same. It's only somebody, they say that it's only a fool who would actually be slapped twice on the same side. So being beaten once, at least it's fine, but twice, they always say it's carelessness. And coming to the business, the mayor is also planning that there has to be initiatives that attract investment and support local businesses. And how does he want in his vision to achieve that? One area that he's happy or he wants to ensure that there are extended trading hours in our major malls. The idea is that if you go to, for instance, ShopRite, 7 o'clock, they are closed. But there's always business where people have knocked off from their offices, 5 o'clock, they want to go home, maybe take a shower, and then they would want to go to shops. We have traveled. We'll go to places where malls are closing at 10 o'clock. And this is one area. But the challenge has always been, who would be there at 10 o'clock? Because somewhere down there, you'd find maybe a street kid who is waiting for you. And this is also one area that we shouldn't avoid, but make sure that you keep an eye on and make sure that that issue is also looked at critically without trampling on somebody's freedom. I've mentioned this deliberately because those that also promote the rights of children, we also need to understand. But at the same time, we can strike a balance to ensure that we are promoting our city, we are providing the right security, and the businesses are flourishing. And one other thing that the mayor is also would want to promote is the promotion of nightlife. And I deliberately highlighted that because currently, and it's an issue, I'm happy that the Commissioner of Police is here, it's the issue of nightlife. Currently, it's becoming difficult for somebody to go and enjoy him or herself because if you just take one or two, the next thing is you meet breathalyzers. And in the process, businesses, let's face it, businesses, especially for nightlife owners, nightclubs and what have you, are in the process losing out business. There are places that they're closing shop. But there are people that would want to go and enjoy. But this is something, we're not trying to be against government, but can we find, a win-win situation, a balance? How can we strike that? We want a nightlife back, but at the same time without also being caught on the wrong side of the law. But let's look at it critically, and I believe that at the end of the day, we'll be able to look at it critically so that after knocking off, you're able to go home and say, I just want to go and enjoy. Something that we must keep an eye on or an ear on to make sure that this is resolved. Otherwise, we'll lose out businesses when it comes to this business. And at the same time, he also wants some streets, like for instance in Blantyre. We call that Livingston Road. Coming from Livingston, from Mount Sochi Hotel, coming down to Livingston, and then going down to Nando's. That one is Livingston Road. Especially a road like that one, you'd want to close it on one evening. Businesses would have to come there, especially where security and all that we've talked about. Things that are happening elsewhere and things that can happen in Blantyre. And when they start happening in Blantyre, they can also happen elsewhere. And Malawi will be learning from that. They'll also be growing from that. Because we don't have time during the day. But we also need much time when we are free and safer. But at the same time, there is also need to encourage corporates to adopt a street. What do I mean by that? Is that corporates can adopt a street. Currently, you would find that a company that's doing advertising would actually have its banners there or whatever, its boards there, and then you'd be advertising on that spot. But what we want here is we would want a company like First Capital, FDH, or Standard Bank, for instance, National Bank, whoever, would come and say, I want to take this street. I'll be taking care of it. I'll put my own banners. I'll be advertising. And whatever I'll be required to do, I'll be able to do that. In that case, you also reduce your expenses when it comes to advertising, but the city council would also benefit from that initiative. In that process, it becomes easier.
for us to continue generating resources whilst we are also enjoying your businesses. This is the kind of vision that the mayor would want to advocate. But at the same time, we have to take advantage of mobile payments and then payments through the banks, city rates. It shouldn't just find yourselves driving all the way to Civic Center to pay city rates. Why can't you just pay at the comfort of your, in the comfort of your offices, at the touch of a button on your phone, on your mobile, on your laptop, and what have you? You'll be able to pay city rates. And this is one way that would also want to ensure that it is systemized. But at the same time, there's also an initiative that corporates must always advocate, is to ensure that we also have big projects through the build, operate, and transfer. It's a big dream, but if we start today, we'll be able to accomplish that, where corporates will be able to come, be provided land. And one thing that I also wanted to mention here is that currently the government is in the process of transferring almost all the land that is in the city. We have been complaining about multiple landlords previously, where land in the city is owned by the city council, is owned by Malawi Housing Corporation, is owned by lands themselves. But what is happening, what will be happening shortly, is that all the land would now be in the domain of the city council. And that would give us the mandate now to be able to have more land, where we can now discuss with investors, where they now can be able to put up structures that can ably finance, operate, and be able to transfer after a certain period. And this is also one thing that we must start talking. But at the same time, we also need to provide know our city boundaries and be able to have billboards that are welcoming people to town, giving them or outlining their responsibility as people that are coming to do business, so that then that message is also clear. And going forward, the vision is continuing on the community and stakeholder engagement, is that citizens or stakeholders in this case must be engaged. The engagement, as we have done tonight, is where things must start. And how do we do that? Because if stakeholders are involved in whatever we're doing, definitely whatever we're doing will be for you people that have been engaged. But that can also happen when we are doing something on our website. Very few people maybe know we have a website. But even those that know that we have a website, we have not been able, as a council, we need to admit that to provide all the information. I'll give an example where somebody is either bereaved or be calling an officer to say, I want to find out how I would go about, securing a spot where I can bury my relation. Just calling an officer. Would want all that information detailed on our website, including the details, the contacts, whatever is required has to be on our website. And include everything that has to be on our website. But at the same time, we also have to initiate the issue of anti-vandalism. As I indicated, that's a menace, and definitely we have to deal with that. But he also wants to ensure that corporates, as you are, there should be awards. We receive support in so many ways. But what happens is that when that function is gone, we thank you and then you'd go. But as a way of, trying to recognize more, even after the day that the function happened, the mayor would want to introduce what are called corporate social responsibility awards, whether quarterly, whether half yearly, or maybe annually. The idea is that we need to have a corporate social responsibility company of the year. That will also be, recognizing the efforts that a company or an organization has done towards assisting the city council in so many areas that they have been asked to do. But at the same time, there's always a mayor's cheer fund. This one has to be revived to ensure that whoever injects funds into the mayor cheers fund to be able to do what it is intended to do is able to do that. But at the same time, I've already talked about the enhanced security. I cannot talk much on that one. But on the education part, there is also need to ensure that corporates can adopt a school, can actually adopt a whole school and say, us as so-and-so company will take Ndirande Primary School, for instance, or whichever primary school, and be able to support in whatever way that you feel that you can. And in that way, you are also uplifting the quality of education, not only in Blantyre, but in Malawi. But in a small way, corporates can also come, other than just adopting a school. You can buy just textbooks to distribute to either a class or the entire school, and in that process be able to acknowledge that such support has come from a company A or company B. That is doable. You don't need to have a lot of money to be able to do that. But as you plan for your corporate social responsibility, these are things that you can achieve. And then there's also construction of blocks or a block. It is also possible that a single company can just construct one classroom block and be able to uplift the lives of the learners out there. But also the reinvigoration of the Mayor's Trophy, which has been there to ensure that it's even taking new heights, that there is competition amongst our learners, that the other social part of life is also enhanced. But there's also a way, as we're looking at promoting the social corporate responsibility, we are also looking at awarding our teachers. There are some schools, despite the difficulties that I've talked about, that are doing well. They are doing well. But all they need is to be awarded, especially those teachers that have done well. And all we would require is one company to come and say, I'll be able to pick one school and support the teachers that have done well, and would be able to acknowledge that. By doing that, you would also encourage that spirit amongst the teachers that have done well, but even the learners themselves. And after that, we also need to understand that for this to happen, there has to be some synergies. You know, the correlation that has to happen there. But how is that going to be possible? It is going to be possible because you are strategic partners to the city. You don't just do business in the city and look at us, a council, and say the council is there. The moment you own the city and say, I belong to the city, yes, the city council is there, but I have a way of contributing to the development of this city. Trust me, the city of Blantyre will no longer be the same. And as the mayor unpacks his vision, we're just looking at ways where you as corporates could come in and assist the council. One area that we all know very well is the public-private partnerships, the construction of roads, public transit and utilities. You can come in and support in whatever way you would want to help your city. But there's also community development programs. The parks that I've talked about, one company, two companies could come in and say, we are not coming here to build a new park, but all we are doing is we'll provide either furniture, either street lights, either whatever on this, or whatever that we need to make sure that we've got nice facilities. But there's also an issue of sponsorship and funding to provide support for local events. We've had our local events, cultural festivals, and public services that require just your support. To just come, participate, to come, partner with us, to ensure that it's not just about the issues that we're talking about, but we are also making our city vibrant in making sure that we are also promoting these activities. And as you're implementing your corporate social responsibilities, it's also important that you have these as city focused. We know, we hear, we've seen that you have a mandate, especially as corporates, that your foothold is not only in Blantyre, but across the whole country. But as you do that, don't forget the city council. Don't forget your city, your own city, such that these programs are also benefiting the city. But there's also what is called employee volunteering, where you'd actually ask your volunteers to do any course in ensuring that the communities which we live in, where they stay in, is also taken care of. For instance, the city council currently, for every month, last Friday of the month, if I'm not mistaken, there's always what is called cleanup campaigns. You can come partner with us. On 1 month, one company would come and say, we'll take September, for instance, and we'll be able to support, buy whatever is required, wheelbarrows, brooms, whatever, mats, and this and that. And by doing that, you'll be helping your council. Instead of the council buying such, they'll now be using that to be able to continue to clean your city. This is the kind of support that you need. You are coming once, you're gone, somebody will also be coming. But when you come, we also want to make noise that you have come to help us indeed. And this is what must be encouraged. Because by participating to sweep on your streets, when you see somebody littering, you will not wait for the city council to come and punish that person. You also feel pain because you've been party to ensuring that you're taking care of what is happening in the city. By doing that, we are all building the city together. But there's also the final thing, which is technology and innovation. As much as we would want to improve our city, we also have got our challenges, finances and what have you. We've got tech companies in the city. You know, we believe that they've got technocrats, people that are more qualified to be able to do that. Why not share what you have? Why not share your technologies, you know, to be able to improve the services that we offer in our city? Because this is your place. We shouldn't just complain. Blantyre must be a smart city, and it can only be a smart city when we are getting that support, especially from partners that are already in the tech high. And I want to finish my speech by looking at just one big corporate social responsibility project, NICO. I would want to acknowledge NICO group of companies. This is a double-story classroom block that was constructed at Mbayani Primary School. That's the first public double-story structure in Malawi. The first public double-story structure in Malawi. A big round of applause for NICO group of companies. One beautiful place. The learners for sure are happy to learn in such a facility. It just took one company to consider the plight of our learners. And Mbayani, for your information, is one of the primary schools that have got the highest enrollment rate possibly in the whole southern of Africa. And even beyond, the district education manager would attest to that. And one company is coming to bridge that gap. Instead of spreading on the ground, they are now going up. If more companies are able to do that, this is Mbayani. It means we are moving, and we are moving in the right direction. Corporates might not have the monies perhaps that NICO had, but as I indicated, companies can come together, pool resources, and be able to do that. And this is just one example that I needed to mention that NICO did. And I would want to finish my presentation with a quote that was done by one Margaret Whitley. There is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about. End of quote. And this is what your mayor, His Worship, Joseph Makwinja, had prepared. That's his vision. And as I said once again, I was privileged to have been asked to present this vision on his behalf. I would now like to thank each one of you. I wish you all the best and evening night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. A big hand for Mr. Matthews Mwazangati. That was deep, eh? That was too deep. This is the Deputy Director of Town Planning and Estate Services. Straight away, ladies and gentlemen, let me recognize our main sponsors. And who do we have?
We have Amaryllis Hotel. We have Golden Mountain Media. We have Entertainers Promotion. We have Votes Decor.
And I've seen the MD for Castel, Mr. Thomas Reynard. Thank you so much. See your presence. And Mr. Twikarishiwa, thank you so much for coming as well. This is First Capital Bank. We have FDH Bank. We have Pacific Limited, Nyasa Capital Finance. We have China Malawi Friendship Association. We need that. Thank you so much for coming. We have Blantyre China General Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much. We have CFAO Mobility Limited.
We have West Advisors. We have First Capital Bank. We have Rapli Malawi Limited. And we have Zhejiang Chamber of Commerce. And we also have Cape Stars in the building.
I have seen my favorite man, Mr. Wilkins Mejiga, the banker, and Cape Stars, the chairman. Thank you so much for making this possible as well. Let's not get too serious.
Why are we too serious?
Why? Because we had a lot of detailing here.
Yes.
One thing which I picked is how how do we deal with the vandalism in the city? Lero taikapoya magetsa apa mawa adula kaya ukapangira jani. That has to come to an end.
I think we have to ask them. They were here. They were seeing the point.
And you must say, when Ifeo as Mibawa television, we are in the mainstream media, I think we need more civic education. Kuti winari esamina zigwidwa, kuti wapanga vandalize anything in town. Amene yote zimuika nditu pambala mbanda. We need that.
Because so we cannot go forward. We have to go back and start looking into
the city assembly is losing a lot of money doing and replacing things maybe 3 or 4 times. Kuma antwage ndio mwewa wote ena ndiye ndamena kuonera kunyumba.
The punishment is not enough. I think the exposing his body would be the best idea.
I picked another point. Adoption of schools, adoption of if you go down in Blantyre city, there is the Sunnyside Park. There is Sunnyside Park. I think it's being misused. We need companies to go there and do a lot in that park. Okay, it's right, the proximity of that park, it's in the center of the city, and I don't understand why companies are not going there to do more in that.
That is a nice view.
It is a nice view. Oh yes. And I think I'm gonna get a hand somewhere else to say we are making a decision before the board. They make a decision now, and somebody is going to tell us to say, if we are taking Sunnyside Park.
I hope so. We're looking forward to it. Maybe now.
Pompano.
Wait, anybody? Okay, I think we still have a long way to go. We still have
All
a long way to
right. I've seen here the China-Malawi Friendship Association. I've seen Blantyre China General Chamber of Commerce. Let me invite. I just had a word with him outside there. Let me invite Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, where are you? Oh, Mr. Lee, my brother, can you come through? A big hand for Mr. Lee. Okay, what I'm doing now is not on the program, okay? Please, can you come up, my brother? Thank you so much. Let's let ourselves loose. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Sorry I've ambushed you. I know you're not part of the program. Ambush in Africa, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. Mr. Lee, I know you have Blantyre City at heart.
Yes.
You love Blantyre.
Yeah. Blantyre is our second hometown.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Mr. Lee, if you are given a chance at any time,
yes,
what project can you just do with your eyes closed in this city?
This city. We will try our best to build this city more beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you hear that? Just like that, because somebody has got Blantyre at heart. Okay. So, do you have any plans? Now, I'm getting more serious now.
Yes.
Yeah, let me get more serious.
Of course we have.
Do you have any plans for Blantyre City?
Yes.
What plans do we have?
We come from China-Malawi Friendship Association. We always try our best to build the relationship from Blantyre to the cities in China. We already made the sister city, 2 of them already. One is Jining, Shandong province. Another one is Nanchang. Nanchang is Jiangxi province. Now we are doing the 3rd one. It's Xiangyang and Wuhan province. Yeah.
Okay, so there's good news coming ahead.
Yes. There's a new city. Will be the sister city to Blantyre from China.
Mwamba, a big hand.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Lee, I just had to pull you. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate. All right. Okay, Mr. Lee, I just wanted him to outline his plans, whatever. But anyway, thank you so much. All right, Lucy.
Yeah.
Now you see, if I tell you that sometimes we get China, whatever relationship, but I had to pull one of them to come here and say, what do you have in mind?
And they all heard it.
Yes. All right. Now, panakambidwa nkhani inayake yofunikira kwambiri, the Mayor's Cheer Fund. The Mayor's Cheer Fund has been dormant for
Quite some time now.
Quite some time. I don't want to mention years because for whatever reason, I don't know. But the Mayor's Cheer Fund is the important nucleus of the functionality of all activities of Blantyre and the Mayor himself. And why don't we have anything in that fund?
I think that's why we're here today. Are we not?
No, I'm not going to accept to move to the next level of the program before we do something else in this fund.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
Guys, from that end to that end, okay? I want you to know that in the Mayor's Cheer Fund, we are on 0, okay? And I'm not going to lie to you. If we're going to move to the next item on the schedule, then I am contributing to the recipe for disaster for the city as well. So, somebody has to throw in somebody. Can I have a hand somewhere?
Anybody?
Anybody in the Mayor's Cheer Fund?
And you be the first.
The first
in Blantyre.
Rami, please, I've got 2 hands there. Please, Rami.
A big hand of applause.
Please, can you come through? How much? How much? Thank you, thank you. Do you see that? I need hands from somewhere. Okay? I want your heart to be having the heart of fire at this time. Alright, how much into the Mayor's Cheer Fund?
So Diti, let me start with 100,000 kwacha.
100,000 kwacha. 100,000 kwacha in the Mayor's Cheer Fund. Okay.
Anybody else?
Okay, guys, we're not going to get serious. Okay, let's get here now. Okay, I'm moving. Let me bulldoze anyway. Okay, I've got somebody here. Talk to me.
I think I should go the far end.
I'll put 50,000. It's from Vamo Paints.
From Vamo Paints, we have 50,000 kwacha in the Mayor's Cheer Fund. Guys, you look handsome. Do we have any?
We have one.
Okay.
We have one.
My brother from another mother. Show some love to the city.
Show some love to the city. Any amount.
All right, any amount? This side? Okay, I see Taps. Please, Taps, can you come through? Can you come through, my brother? All right, all right. We need to show love to our city. Okay, my brother, talk to me.
No, it's very important. We'll do also 100,000 as Marilis have done.
100,000.
Another 100,000, kwacha? Thank you so much.
Anybody else?
Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, there's somebody. Please, that side. Now it's happening. Now it's happening. All right. I also have somebody here.
Yeah, Blantyre District Council, 100,000.
Blantyre District Council, 100,000 kwacha. Thank you so much.
Blantyre District Council, 100,000 kwacha.
I've got my brother here as well. Talk to me, brother. How much?
Okay, I will try my best to contribute to our second hometown, 500,000.
Woo! 500,000 kwacha.
Can you
anybody else?
Yeah. 500,000 kwacha.
Do we have anybody else?
Do we have another hand somewhere? We have got another hand there. We've got another hand there. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Commissioner of Police, of course, this is Southern Region Police Headquarters, 100,000.
100,000 kwacha, Southern Region.
Southern Region Police, 100,000 kwacha. We're progressing, guys. We are going.
This is what we want. This is what we want. All right. Now I am fired up. I am geared up.
Oh, there's another hand there.
There's another hand?
Yes.
Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. All right. For the love of the city. For the love of the city. For the love of the city. All right. Before you even get there, I've got my brother right here. Thank you so much. All right. What's the good news for us?
I think that everyone is in a good mood, and I would like if Grant puts his hand up. Grant, for the mayor, 1 million kwacha from Pacific Limited.
What? Pacific Limited, 1 million kwacha straight into the Mayor's Cheer Fund. Now,
200,000 kwacha from cars contractors.
From the cars constructors, we have 200,000 kwacha. Beautiful stuff happening in Blantyre. The situation is getting hotter and hotter. I'm super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the love of the city, okay, what I mean is, if you're not ready today, you can just still ask for the account number and you can do that at home, okay? If it's 50 kwacha, it's enough. It's enough. Okay. This is beautiful. This is happening.
It is happening.
All right. We've got another hand. That's my brother, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, thank you so much. Mr. Lee, what's the good news for us?
Okay. China Malawi Friendship Association 500. Sorry.
China Malawi
Friendship Association 500,000 kwacha.
Beautiful stuff happening. Blantyre is on fire. Beautiful stuff. Wow.
What a beautiful opening.
It is. It is. The Mayor's Share Fund, I told you guys, this is the nucleus of all functions of the mayor. All right. You've missed the first one. It was 100,000 kwacha from Rami. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. To those who are watching at home, we are watching your favorite TV.
Hand.
We have another hand?
We have another hand.
Okay, great. To those who are watching at home, you're watching your favorite TV, Mibawa Television. Creativity that dazzles. We are here at the heart of Blantyre. This is the meet and greet of His Worship, the Mayor. Thank you so much. There's some more good news.
We have ETG 50,000 kwacha.
50,000 kwacha, ETG. Beautiful stuff happening.
We are not done. You know that?
We are not done.
We are not.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed, there is more. One more, that's right. One more. Okay, to those who have pledged, it will be very nice for our beautiful lady in white to probably get your account and whatever which you're going to do. It will be very nice. All right. We are good. Any good news?
Very good news.
Talk to me.
I would like to call first the CEO of Munipaf before I actually say the amount of money. I think he has to come.
Okay. All right. It looks like this one is a big one.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And as he's walking, I think I should just pronounce. He is contributing 5 million kwacha.
What? A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. So much love. So much love. This is Munipaf. Thank you so much. Great 5 million kwacha straight into the Mayor's Cheer Fund. Oh yes. Beautiful stuff happening.
Very beautiful.
I think to this we need to have a cheers of music.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's invite Lucent, the violinist, and give us some more beautiful music in the house. Oh yes, my brother.
And you're allowed to stand up and dance.
I think I came without my violin. I also want to contribute to the mayor's, whatever you call it, cheer fund. So this is how I'm going to do it. As I do my performance, I'm going to walk through every single table and I'm collecting cash. Because I understand there are people that do not own companies, but they can contribute as individuals. So I am collecting.
Need somebody to let's go that side. I just have a problem that you understand. So we all need it. Oh, just call me. If you got money, call me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Great stuff happening. Beautiful. No, I'm fired up. I'm geared up. I'm happy because people have started socializing already, meeting and greeting the mayor himself. I'm going to stress a point right here because I want people to know that the mayor's cheer fund has got an account, and whatever which has been collected today is going straight into that account. Let me invite again the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Jinseo. Please, can you come and just elaborate more the functions and whatnot about this account and whatever which has been donated today. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. My apologies, but I just have to do it. After all, at the end of it all, it's my head that we are going to cut if you feel we have misused the resources. But what I wanted to explain is when we are saying Mayor's Cheer Fund, just know that you have saved a soul. We are all aware that we are complaining about lapse of security in the city. We can only correct the security situation if we take off those who don't have somewhere to eat by taking them away from the street. How? By contributing towards the Mayor's Cheer Fund. So whatever you are given today, that's just one way in which the resources can be used. Additionally, you have got a brother who is not able to celebrate maybe the Christmas or the festive period simply because he or she is not feeling okay, number one. Number two, that person has no one to look up to. So you have become the Messiah today by at least contributing something that is going to go a long way in helping those who may not have relatives to assist them possibly when they are in hospital. Simply saying, hani India chifundo, pali anthu amene mwina ali mchipatala, but palibe amene angafikire. So pakupereka kwanu, you have just simply done that. So I think mwina ndangoyambapo, with this you are able to see what does the Mayor's Cheer Fund does. It's all my activity, bwana bitiriza nso mukambia.
Thank you so much. Beautiful stuff happening. The catch, tango tuma 20 kwacha, tuma 10 kwacha mumuno. It has come to 8,000 kwacha. This is a hard cash which we have. It's going straight into the Mayor's Cheer Fund. And I was just having a chat with Commissioner Kaira here, and Aninaguti North Mumasuke, everybody should be free. You are safe because, trust me, police and security is covering everybody in this city.
Yes.
But Musaobe, we've got drinks outside.
You're free to walk outside.
If you want to grab a drink, the waiters are going round. Don't wait for tomorrow, okay? Start now, start taking orders. The waiters will be coming in anytime. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I will ask just for your attention.
Titi, we still have the money coming in, you know that?
We have money coming in?
Yes.
All right, talk to me.
We have Lilongwe City Council has contributed.
Lilongwe City Council.
Yes.
Okay.
Has contributed 100,000 kwacha.
Wow, Lilongwe City Council, 100,000 kwacha. Thank you so much. This is our sister city. Thank you. As we proceed with the itinerary tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move away from the stage, and at this time we are going to give you the documentary. And in that documentary, something very special has been outlined in that documentary. Ndiye ndikupemphani nonse kuti maso akhale kutsogolo kunoko. I just want your attention. Any good news? We have special recognition going to Mega Bakeries. Thank you so much for being present here. And I saw you, my sister this side, Mbumba, representing one Nico. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate so much. Like I said earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, allow me to move away from the stage. I want you to watch a documentary which has been tailored for our guest of honor. Thank you so much.
Blantyre, Malawi. Welcome to Blantyre, Malawi's commercial capital
and a city steeped in history and culture. Blantyre was founded in 1876, and its rich history is evident in its stunning architecture. Today, Blantyre is a thriving city full of energy and life. From its vibrant markets to its modern shopping centers, there's always something to explore. However, what really makes Blantyre special is its people. Warm, welcoming, and always ready to share a smile. And now Blantyre has a new mayor.
It's the oldest city in Southern Africa, and it used to be the cleanest city in Africa. And I also want to make sure that the old glory must come back.
With a vision that he would like to share with you today.
Business hours. You know, we close our business at about 6 to 7. We want to add business hours up to maybe midnight. We want to have a night market.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mayor of Blantyre City, His Worship, Councillor Joseph Makwinja.
Manja mwanu bwana ziko makwambiri. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise as our guest of honor is coming on stage. May we all rise. Don't say tizuke nditu. Ulemwano ziko makwambiri. Kuda kakala kumuzi takati amfumo. Ziko makwambiri. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, taipanga ni manja pangono. Manja pangono. Yes. Hey, guy.
Good evening, everybody. Today's theme is meet a mayor and greet a mayor. So, before I say anything, I've got 4 important visitors who have traveled all the way from Lilongwe, representing Lilongwe City, to be with us. Here. This visitor, she's Ruth Chinangwa Tiakufa. Madam, the Deputy Mayor for Lilongwe, can you come please? This lady, she's representing Lilongwe City Council. She's with us. The mayor could have been here, but she's away. Now, she's the one representing Lilongwe. Can you greet the audience, please?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Have a seat. I've got also another visitor. This visitor, to me, is very, very important. This visitor, once when I was working for Ilovo, he was the mayor of the city of Blantyre, and I used to admire the way Blantyre was by that time. This visitor is not other than Cancer, LP, Chasoa, former mayor of Blantyre. That was he served from 1987 to 1989. Honorable, can you come around, please? Can you please?
What a nice evening after a very long time, having been also in public speaking. I'm very pleased indeed. Mr. Mayor, please carry on. Whatever you've started tonight, I think this should be carried on. This is something we should emulate, and I would like to encourage you. Citizens are part and parcel of the development in the city of Blantyre, and this is one of the things you should be doing. I can see here from various countries, people are here and making it a city. These are the citizens which we should look at as contributors of the development in the city of Blantyre. I say thank you very much, everyone. Good evening, and I hope this is going to continue. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from this visitor, there's another visitor. Not so visitor, but my mentor. As you all are aware that I've been a deputy mayor for 5 years. Now I'm a mayor. This man is not other than Walden Depot, the one who mentored me to be where I am.
Greetings from Blantyre City. I'm actually very happy that the man I groomed is now the mayor. Actually, like he said, he worked in my office as a deputy mayor for 5 years. So you can imagine, I don't doubt him, because 5 years I think is enough for him to learn whatever he could do. Let me just emphasize here that I have much support on him. I'll actually provide everything necessary that can be there for the mayor to perform to the best of his ability. And be assured, I'm here to testify and attest to that, Councillor Joseph Magwinja, indeed, as worked in my office, he did the best he could, and I have no doubt about him. He's the mayor of my own making. Thank you so much. Greetings once again.
Thank you, former mayor. Zomba also is represented by a deputy mayor. Is he here? Councillor Gonan, is he around? Okay. I've got my deputy. He called himself. He has got his own name. He has got only a workmate, but no schoolmate. Councillor Jomo, Deputy Mayor, can you come around, please?
I don't have classmates. Good evening, everyone. Okay, today is it's an excitement day for us, me and the mayor, because we are here to share the vision We are here to share what we are planning for Blantyre City Council. That's why the mayor have decided to invite all of you to come here and work together with us. Don't be surprised, I don't have a classmate. First of all, I want to say something. I need someone to make something very fast. Okay? As Blantyre City Council, we have a lot of people we work with. We give them the work and they need to do something for us. Because we have already said here, we are struggling a lot. And we need to deliver because we don't have time. So I'm gonna call someone else. We have a problem in the highway. And this guy, when he comes in front of us, I think he's gonna do the work fast because people are complaining. And him being a citizen and a young and talented guy, he needs to help us. Can I call Deck Construction Director, Darlington, to come on front? Thank you very much, Bwana Danny. Danny is here. What we want from the Deck Construction Company is to do us a favor. Bwana Dan, people are complaining about when we are passing through Chichiri Highway, Chichiri roundabout. We don't have a foot park. Mosemu Jamaboka. We want you as a construction to do it a favor. We want now. Yeah. He needs to do something for us. Okay. Which means if there is work, we're going to consider you. First, you need to do it like the way Amelius have done it. Amelius have given us this place. So if there's anything that Blantyre City Council will do, the first person to think of is going to be this hotel, Amelius. Okay. It's what we need. So we want also you. We have a problem, me and the mayor. We are here to deliver. When are you starting? Hey, it's what we want.
Well, I didn't expect this. We'll discuss. And it will be done. Yes, definitely.
Dan is going to do it soon. Banali, can you come here, please? Come. Banali, come. We want to do it. We don't have time, okay? Banali, we heard that you are for China community. You are a representative. We have a problem because that guys, when we are talking to you, you just say, we have partnership, we have cities, whatever is what you say. But these guys, they just let you to go because you didn't tell us what you are going to do. We have a problem, security problem. We don't have street lights. As you, our partners, what are you going to do about street lights?
Okay. This issue we talked before. We have a very good idea, like the new road, the new road to that roundabout is to the Chileka roundabout, the new road. That is the whole road. There's no lights, road lights. So we can find someone come here to invest for the road, but at the same time, they want the city council give them the place for advertisement to be the exchange. This is a very good idea. Can benefit, mutual benefit.
Is it true? Okay, thank you, Banari. It's what you need. We have Banafaizo. Can you come here, Ban? We need to have solutions here. We are here to find solutions. This is our big bosses. They are the ones who look after Blantyre. City is failing to do whatever it's doing. Marafaizo, you are Pacific. You know, I want to tell you something. Every day, every morning, when people wake up, they say, hey, Bwana Makwinja, and your office is there. I think Blantyre City Council is not belonging to you. The owner of Blantyre City is Faizo. He is Faizo now. So, Bwana Faizo, we have the challenges. You see, everything that was here. Can you adopt something that you're going to do for us? Fast.
Pompo to Ayambato. That's the deputy mayor and the mayor's team that we should all be proud of, to say that we have got this type of caliber of people who want to make things happen today and don't wait for tomorrow. So definitely what I will do is I'll be waiting for them in their offices tonight. So when they meet me tomorrow, we can discuss and finalize these things. But definitely on the education, we will be looking at that. Thank you.
It's what we need. We need solutions. Pepani Bwana Mayor, mana ine tufunika tigwire ntchito, because I'm from the street. I grew up from the street. It's something. I hear there are people who are talking about the street kids. Yes, we need to remove the street kids from the street, but we need to find the solution for them. We need to give them something. Today you can get a one street kid and put him at school. Because as usual they used to have money. You put them at school without anything, tomorrow they learn again. You find them in town because they want what? Money. We need, when we are giving them what to do, we need also to find a solution where they can find something so that tomorrow they should not go back in town. It's what we need. And we want to assure the residents of Blantyre, let's unite together. We know you are complaining about this. It's not about the mayor or the city council, it's about us. Let's work together and find a good solution. Blantyre will be safe. Bwana Mayor, I know this is not my show, it's your show. But please, we don't have time. Bwana Ngwira, you hear people are talking about security. Bwana Kaira, sorry, you are the commissioner. And we are here talking about, we want to have some places that will be open until 24 hours. But the safety is not there. So, Bwana Kaira, how can you ensure these people that the safety will be here? Come on, Bwana Kaira. Come on, sorry. And another thing, Bwana, every day people are insulting us about, we city, these people are doing some nightclubs. They are the ones who are paying a lot of money to us. Now they are closing because they say, breathalyzer, yambofika ndi 7 koloko yomwe. 7 koloko bwana. Ndiye Blantyre, amea kuti Blantyre akhale okoma. Now Blantyre sakukoma. Chifukwa choti chitetezo tachikwimisa kwambiri, ndiye bwana, pepani ilu bwana commission. This is Blantyre. We need to do things about Blantyre. Eddie.
Well, thank you so much. A special recognition to the mayor and the deputy mayor, without a classmate. Thank you. It's an honor that there's that recognition in terms of security, and I, for one, as the commissioner for the region, I would want to assure you, that the residents of Blantyre and surrounding districts, that our vision that we are integrating into the vision of the mayor is that Blantyre must be the safest city in Malawi. Blantyre must be the safest city in Africa.
So people should be free to do business. People should be free to enjoy nightlife. So for the malls or shopping malls that would want to operate beyond 8 o'clock, let me assure you, we discussed this with the mayor, and I told him that as a police commissioner, we support the idea and we are going to give him the necessary security to ensure that whichever shopping mall that they want to start operating, even tomorrow, 24/7, police will be there for them, and police will provide all the security to make sure that people are able to transact business, those who knock off from their jobs at 8 o'clock and beyond. And this, I can assure you, it will be done. I think the evidence, you have seen it for yourself. I don't need to talk more about security. We can't completely eradicate crime, but we are doing our best to make sure that we mitigate and we make our environment safer and safer. And this, I guarantee to you, Bwana Mayor. For breathalyzers, all right, for breathalyzers, we will still discuss. But for tonight, can we put the hands together for the mayor and the deputy mayor? Drink, and drink. I'll give you my phone number. You have a free pass. My phone number is... So my phone number is 0388 345 434. Number yanga kawi zose kuli konse kumeni maenda ni mapereka. In the event that you don't reach my officers at night anytime, feel free to call me. I'm awake 24/7. Ask my officers, ask those who have tried to call me. It's not my show. Number yanga is 08 adatu 345 434. Sindimabisa ndimapereka lokumene ndapemphera kuchalichi ndimapereka. I'm the chief constable for the region. Londa wanu ndine kukulonderani inoyo, and I'll do my best to make sure you are safe. Zikomo kwambiri, it's the show for the mayor and the deputy mayor.
Abale. Koma me, pasa anthu awiri ndaje, alimo muno. Sana atuluse. Eti, timve apa pakamuzika kambirana nawo, koma they need to tell us. I saw Tugale here. FCB is doing a lot, eh? We saw football, we saw what, but my brother, you are a marketer. You know yourself. So I'll start with you. You can adopt something from here. Can you come to God?
I think Jomo and the mayor, you have inspired Malawi. I think there's a lot of applause for them, please. FC Bitmaji, belief comes first. You are coming from the street. Today you are deputy mayor. Belief comes first. FCB will be sweeping Blantyre City on 6th September. The whole city. FCB has already partnered with Blantyre City Council. Thank you very much.
Aona ngatira gondira tinaye somebody watwina waje bana. Where is this guy? FDH chailikuwa inabwera atu yapita FDH inu ndiye defend kete anthu amalipira ku banki yanu ndiye mwaona mezili apa pepana akuluakulu edi koma napeso tufuna ntchito yathu itani iyendedi sono anthu omwe timwapasa business ndi amenewo nawonso atibwezere awa kuti pa 6 inu mwina muyamba mawa.
Thank you very much, Your Lordship, the Mayor, and your Deputy. And thank you all the distinguished guests gathered here. And my brother Twikale, we are cut from the same cloth. As FDH, as you're aware, we've been with the cities through and through. Our investment so far in corporate social responsibility has just hit the all-time high of 6 billion kwacha. And therefore, Blantyre City Council can count on us. So what we'll do today is not to make a pledge, but to ask them to give us a list of their requests. We'll sit down and drive the most impactful activities. Thank you.
Dimarize. There is also a mega bakery. They have something to tell us about the street kids. They say that they're gonna give something to the street kids, like ngati mabazi, amabanga mabazi, azipereka mabazi. Bwana Muhammad, are you here for mega? I think atruka koma aninesa. What I want to say, we know there's a lot of people here. I saw Fundo Mbawa is here, he's also doing about security. Amaika Mawaya, as security Mipanda, I saw him here. What I want to say is, we want Blantyre to look smart. And when you heard what the representative was talking about, it's few sad. We are in Blantyre. You find the roundabouts are not looking smart. You find Fumbi roundabout. Why are we doing this? Are we loving Blantyre? Blantyre City Council has given you, the corporate people, a chance to look after the roundabouts. But you are just leaving it like that. So we want people who want to do business with the Blantyre City Council to come forward to adopt any roundabout, because we want our roundabout to look smart. We went to Lilongwe last week, the mayor. Hey, these guys from Lilongwe are working. Very smart. Roundabout is looking very green. What about us here in Blantyre? Because before today, people from Lilongwe are coming to Blantyre to learn how we make our Blantyre looking smart. But now, see what is happening. We are coming from Blantyre going to Lilongwe to go and see how they are cleaning their city. About the vending thing, I want to say it today. Blantyre City Council is trying its best. The only problem that we have is politicians. When we want to work about vending, someone comes and say, Mufuna Mugwese Boma. So, and I say we have come to work, the change that we have, it's about we are here to work. And we are here in support of the development of the government. Because as the mayors, we work with the government. We are not here to make something that can destroy the image of the government. So we need the support from everyone who stays in Blantyre. We want Blantyre to look smart. With these remarks, a mayor, and it will accommodate Zambia. Next time, we'll meet again. Zigom.
Thank you. Thank you, Deputy Mayor. We have got also a visitor who is representing Zomba City. Councillor Gonan, Deputy Mayor for Zomba, please greet the audience.
Evening, audience. Greetings, friends, family, residents of Zomba, of Blantyre City. As alluded by the mayor, I'm Councillor Gonani from Zomba City, Deputy Mayor of Zomba. My short comment is that Bwana Jomo Simugwesa Boma. be assured, from 1995, decentralization process, devolution process, it empowered councils to be local governments. Maboma ang'ono amatero, sicho nchokodi? Timati mphamvu kwa anthu nthawi imeneyo, sicho nchokodi? Decentralization process, mabwana antawuni ndinu muli muno. Tizipanga mapolisi omwe ali alignment with the central government, boma lalikulu. Thank you, His Worship the Mayor, for giving me this platform, at least to share my story from Zomba as a city. Zomba, we are known as a green city, and we have launched a clean green city initiative. As you know, Zomba is the old capital city. We are trying to rebuild the memories of Zomba. We borrow a leaf from the city of Blantyre, as it was alluded here that this is the oldest city. We learn a lot from here, but they can also learn our green city initiative. I won't comment much which is a green city between Blantyre and Zomba, but I think we are far much better than them. They have to learn from us. Ngakale taononga phirira jawe kumabe tilikonza ndithu. Let me also just take an opportunity. We are here, all of us. Our main goal is success. If I had a speech, I'll call it success. I'll quote one of the former presidents from USA, Barack Obama. He said, "Success, it is a matter of preparation, meeting opportunities." I will repeat again. I'll quote one of the former presidents, Barack Obama. He defined success as an opportunity, meeting opportunities. We are all of us here, wishing all of us, Blantyre has been a successful city. The first meeting, the mayor, meeting stakeholders, this is the first preparation for success. As it has been quoted, once they have met, taona bananaita na all the business people in town. Bwana Makwinja, be assured that this is the preparation for success. And we also wish you success. Thank you very much for giving me this platform. With these few remarks, I say congratulations for the event.
List but not least, former Deputy Mayor. 1 minute.
Thank you, His Worship the Mayor. All distinguished. I'm very happy to see you inviting all stakeholders to this platform. I really appreciate it. And I'm so happy to see how my successor, Councillor Jomo Osman, how he has beaten the drums. I'm very happy for you, my brother. I just want to invite him again just to shake so that maybe we should just portray how Blantyre City Council works in terms of leadership, transition and the like. We are brothers. Councillor, my successor, please come again. My successor, he made me with the other councillors as a deputy mayor on 19 January 2022. And on 22nd July 2024, he is now a deputy mayor. I'm very happy for him and for you, His Worship the Mayor, and will give you the necessary support. Actually, it was said that Punzisidu and the councillor, His Worship the Warren Depot, Timamuti Lambo Gofes Kwatu. So he's a Lambo first blood. He mentored you 5 years. He has mentored me 2.5 years. I'm hoping October next year I will take your seat. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are here to meet and greet the mayor. Yeah, we are about to do that. But for the vision, you have seen the vision. What we need now is the corporate world, everybody to support it. And the vision is open for everybody. You can put in whatever you can add for our Blantyre city to be where we want to all to be. With these few remarks, let's enjoy our dinner. Thank you.
Zikomo kwambiri bwana meya Musa Nasike ndimango ti palimau, and there's a surprise for you tonight. Tonight is your great night. There's a special greeting which needs to happen now. Can I invite First Capital? They have a present for you. That's a special present from First Capital Bank. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for as well. And we would love more and more and more. Please, if we could move this side a bit. Please, First Capital, can you come through? Bwana Twigare. Thank you. You might as well come up with it, with everything. This is a special thank you from First Capital Bank. You can come closer, come closer. Thank you so much. Oh yes, beautiful, thank you. All right, thank you so much. This is for the Deputy Mayor. Thank you so much, hold it. Deputy Mayor, please come through. Thank you. This has been wrapped in a beautiful FCB cloth. This is Mayor 1, Councillor Joseph Makwinja. A big hand. Thank you so much. Zikomo kwambiri ndikulola nsone Deputy Mayor Bwana Jomo tayandikira nimubwere pambalipo mo tengenso Deputy Mayor 2 Isaac Jomo Osman Zava Mwamba. A big hand. And for your pictures, please get closer, get closer. Thank you so much. Zava Mwamba kwambiri. Ziko, it's a very memorable night. Right, thank you. Give me a sign if pictures are good. Zikomo kwambiri. Right, bwana Tugare ndi pemphanso kuti mphatsozi zipitenso kwa ameya. Zikomo kwambiri. Thank you so much. Imene ndi hamper. It's a hamper, koma Jomo madi hamba. Right, thank you so much. This is courtesy of Ati Umuso Ulimo. Yeah, beautiful stuff happening. Agudidani. The hamper or hamper. No, we are having a good time. Thank you so much. And we have Mambo or Marisa. Okay. Okay. Can I have another bag? And I can have that other bag? Can I have that other bag? Thank you so much. Zikomo kwambiri, tiambe ndi nai. Zikomo kwambiri. Thank you. Imene iyi ndithu mukamapita kumpira ku stadium ameya mumasuke muzivana ndithu jezi imeneyi ndithu iyayi imeneyi ndithu FCB ndi FCB Nyasa Big Bullets ndithu zofunikira kwambiri. Can we have beautiful pictures? Thank you. Yeah, this is courtesy of First Capital Bank. Thank you so much. Bwana Meya, ulemu wanu zikomo kwambiri, zikomo kwambiri. Thank you so much. Ulemu wanu. Thank you so much, Mayor. Iyayi, ndi usiku upambana, usiku wabwino ndithu. Thank you so much. Ndithu ndikulandeni pamene papa. Right, thank you so much. Oh yes, oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier on, that let's not get too serious tonight. Let's have a good time. Courtesy of Castel, Malawi, we have more beer in the house. So trust me, drink, you can break a leg tonight.
The number was given as well.
Yes.
Press lines are you're safe.
All right. We also have Cape Stars outside. Kulima cocktails. Hapa mwamba wambili. When you go outside, you are going to have more and more interaction. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the great artist. This artist is one guy who I want everybody to have a good time, and straight after him, I want everybody to start interacting and going straight for the cocktail. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite Praise Umali. Beautiful, beautiful. More music, more music, more music.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Praise Umali, and I'll give you some songs tonight.
tikusendera kumapeto kwa program yathu imene tinali kuno ku Amaris Hotel kumene your worship mwabwera msanga mwabwera msanga
chandena kuti kuno kuti samakhale serious kwambiri
tizipangani njo
timve kukoma basi
tipangani brief mwachangu kwambiri kuti ntchito yenda bwanji madzulo ano.
Ntchito yetu ndi yapamwamba kwambiri ukaona kuti mzinda wa Blantyre ni mzinda onyadirisa kwambiri. Waona mira anthu amagwirizanirana kunoko ine ndine wofunikira anthu akundifunanso waona koma tapitiriza mbalo wanga.
Alright, thank you brother. Alright, mmene mondi mmene tuchitira sinali ndekha pajanana kakuti nali ndi Steve Kondwa Banda amene tinene limodzi amene amaonesa chiyesa chili bwino kuti apatirana so Steve mwina ndikulandire uli bwanji Steve? Ndili bwinonso kwambiri. Mwakonda bwanji mwambo?
Mwambo mwina tingwafotokozera anthu kuti zimachitika kuno kuhotela pamwamba ya Mereris nabwera anthu ochuluka kwambiri kutenga ma department onse kuchoka kuza umoyo, kuza maphunziro, kuza masewero, kuzoyimbayimba chomwe chomaka contribute muno mu Blantyre City komanso makampani osiyana-siyana akuluakulu anayitana anali nawo kuno ndipo adakalibe pano fa mzinda amene wa Blantyre unakhazikitsidwa mchaka cha 1876 ndipo mu 1895 ndipo mweno mzinda unakhala no mzinda yes nthawi imeneyoyo ndithu nthawi imeneyoyo dzina limene la Blantyre lidaperekedwa ndi amene anali Dr. David Livingstone potengera mzinda wakwawo wa ku Scotland kuliso Blantyre potengera nyengo imeneyo ataona kuno anaona kuti ayi mzinda unonso umenewu ukhale dzina lakuti Blantyre. Tikakamba za Blantyre kuno ndi dera lomwe kumakhala mitundu yonse alomwe angoni anyawo achewa asena Tonga Nyanja Nkhonde Lambia Sugwa ndi onse koma timakhalirana bwino kwambiri ndipo tikamaona kafukufuku tikamaona timati census omwe anachitika 2018 maoneka kuti alomwe ndi amene ali ambiri 39%, kubwera angoni 19%, kubwera ayawo 14%, kubwera achewa 9%, kubwera sena mang'anja tumphuka 4%, atonga ndi magulu ena. Anthu amene ndoti amene kafukufuku wa 2018 census ya 2018 muli machati chisosiyanasiyana tikapita ku census komweko tikafuna kuzowa zambiri za mzinda umenewu wa Blantyre. Apeza kuti Roman Catholic ndi 17%, Makristu 117 muno mu Blantyre ndi Roman Catholic 17.94% Roman Catholic, 17.61% ndi CCP, 15.44% Seventh Day. Mapente ali pa 9.75, Anglican 1.7%, kumatsika Musimo Muslims 10.11%, nawo amakolo ali pa 0.08%. Tikakamba za nyengo kuno ku Blantyre timati akakati kwazizira ndi 19%, 19 degrees bebani, 19 degrees kwazizira, koma kumatentha ndi 26 degrees, kusonyeza kuti ndi malo abwino afaka anthu amati ku Blantyre kumazizira ololelolo kodza kona amene ndafalira bwino mongopirira, komabe pano ndokuti kuzizira ndithu. Komanso ndi malo omwe kwambiri kumachitika ntchito za malonda kwambiri. Tikaona ma industry area, kuli Makata industry area, Jina Lekona, kuli Maserema, kuli Limbe, kuli Chilimba, kuli South Lunzu, ndithu malo amene wandi omwe timadziwika kwambiri kuti ma industry areas kuti zinthu zachitukuko zikuchitika kwambiri, makamaka za mafactory kukulembedwanso anthu ambiri ntchito. Tikamba za chipatala chija cha Queen Elizabeth chili kuno, skulu ya Mubasi ili muzinda wa Blantyre, Chichiri prison pana kuti Blantyre prison ili kunoko. So izo ti Blantyre ndithu suwa masewera. Blantyre uno kumachitika zinthu zambiri, kukakamba za Kamuzu stadium yamba sona bele bingo timakamba zati mipira masewera kwambiri palipo pamene pachi. So mwambo uno mwabwera siyana Faiza ena mongo mumva Faiza wa Pacific lero amona ndithu maonanso mmene wafotokozera Jomo masomphenya ndi ameya awo cheni holo ino ndi yayikulu inadzadza, kunabwera ma MP makhansala anthu osiyanasiyana amene ndafotokozera, ama CEO amabanki osiyanasiyana, amaudindo osiyanasiyana kuchoka mabanki. Amene akuimbayo ndi Praise Umali, ndiye mwina timve kenako titseke timve kuti kodi kwapatsa anthu nyimbo zotani. Dzina langa Steve Konda Banda.
Alright, titokoze kwambiri amene ndi Steve Konda Banda amene tinali naye muzochitika zimenezi kuno ku Amaryllis Hotel. Komabe sitingachoke pano mwina tisanayankhule ndi Deputy Mayor. Pali zambiri zimene zachitika, koma ndikuona ngati kuti ni nthawi yabwino kuti tiseke naye, ticheze naye. Akuti nthawi zonse mmankhwala munthu osekerera.
Kwambiri.
Chifukwa yani?
Basi munthu osekerera sakhala ndi stress.
Ino stress mulibe?
Inapachika.
Makamukulira nthawi
tinali datira ngono.
Okay.
Ndiye pano Mulungu ngati watifikisa pano. Tiyeneka kukhala osangalala.
Good. Ndaona kuti munali ndi speech yopambana kwambiri. Munalemba? Simangobwera pompo.
Okay, sikulina ache. Ninkamuuza wina wacho ndina kuti
tibwere apa afuna tibwere pafupi. Pepani. Sote bwana? Pepani bwana.
Ninkanena kuti Mulungu sapereka usogoleri kwa munthu osampasa nzeru. Mulungu akapereka usogoleri amakhala kuti akupasa nzeru ngati ndi usogoleri uli wochokera kumwamba. So whatever I was speaking about is coming from God. Kuti mwina kuti ndilankhule sinakonzekere kuti I could say whatever, koma ndi zinthu zomwe zikuchitika sizeneka uzikonzekera iyayi.
So anthu ayembekeze zotani kuchokera kwa Deputy Mayor muzinda wa Blantyre?
Waona amene amapereka vision ya amene ndi deputy wawo tikuyendera limodzi. Ukaonesera china chilichonse chomwe mapanga atako ndi chomwe chili mu vision. Ndiye ndine kuti muyembekezere kuti zambiri ndithu zitheka ndi mmene alangulira ameya muja.
Okay, chabuno Deputy Mayor ndatokoza kwambiri kuti munasankha kutichezerano. Ife takonzeka kugwira nanu ntchito tayamikira kwambiri. Alright, ndatokoza kwambiri. Nthawi iyi ndi nthawi imene anthu akudya kuonesesa kuti adya amwa komanso ali bwino kwambiri. Ticheza ndi anthu osiyanasiyana ndi how are you my brother?
How are you, man?
I'm okay. Alright, Lame, you are the first person to contribute 100,000 kwacha.
That's true.
Why?
It's so important. In my speech, I said it's so important to come together. I believe personally that government can't do everything alone. So it's so important to support, to show support. The difficulties, the challenges that we have in the city, it's actually bigger than the city council. So with the cooperation between the city council, the citizens of Blantyre, the private sector, we can really make a change. So that's why I just jumped in very quickly, and I wanted also to lead by example.
Okay, I really appreciate for that one.
Thank you very
much. Thank you very much, Lame.
Thank you very much.
All right, good. All right, this one is Lame, CEO of Amaris Hotel, where we are right now. Kumbuyo kwangako kuli anthu osiyanasiyana mundilole kuti mwina ningocheza Deputy Mayor opuma malowa ndi anu mukudya kwambiri mufuna mupeze mphamvu ndipo ndikuyenera kucheza nanu. How are you, my brother?
I'm very happy.
I'm okay.
Thank you.
Okay, timayang'ana kwambiri speech yanu imene mwayankhula apa.
Yes.
Manena kuti a Joseph Magwinja achenjere chifukwa next term ine mukhala mayor.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. It's not a good achenjere. The current mayor knows that the incoming mayor is Councillor Baraba. He didn't know that the incoming mayor, I'm his successor, by the way, in the future. You know, in Blantyre City Council, how we run our things, we normally know that this is how leadership will go like. So if everything goes well, because we are going into general elections, so after general elections, we'll come back and do elections again. Yes, metapanga kwambiri munthawi yathu kwambiri ndi anthu azatikumbukira ndi ma bypass. We have done a lot of bypasses in Blantyre. Malo ena amene munali miso ya fumbi tinayika motala. So ma bypass ndi chinthu chimodzi chimene azatikumbukire nacho mu teremu yathu.
Ndatokoza kwambiri fanya nthawi yanu. Ndiliso ndi alright chabuno. Ndatokoza kwambiri mafatibirizebe kucheza ndi anthu osiyanasiyana koma ndatokoza kwambiri kuti munayi pamenepo fanya nthawi mundilole kuti ndikubwezeni ku studio kwathu kuti mupize kuona ma program osiyanasiyana kungoyamikira anthu amene tinali nawo kuno. Tinali ndi Steve Kondo Banda, Stanley Chisi, Mahati, Abel Zulanga komanso Maxwell Osewala Hafres. Timu imeneyi ndi imene tagwira nayo ntchito usiku uno. Pisani kuona Mibawa Television, ine ndine Bima Ndalama.